For PSG, Achraf Hakimi, he's starting at right back. He's missed the last day at left back, and Mascara at right back. Jurrien Timber, though, is fit enough to make the bench. Now, earlier on this week, we took the Arsenal players on a little trip.
Quite a few. We'll find out in the fullness of time whether they're right or not. There is a school of thought that the two...
Before legacy will be written here in this Budapest blockbuster tonight. For Arsenal, welcome back to Budapest, where alongside me, Jack and Martin are still here. Luis Figo there in the moments like this, Martin. What does it take from a player to get themselves in the right of fun and a team in Arsenal that just don't concede? What's going to happen?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
And Presnel Kimpembe, two very special players in their time, and I bet they can't wait for this as well. What a battle we are expecting between us.
Well, look, I think you're thinking about your own performance. What have I got to
play Arsenal, you know?
So here they come, walking out into... Walk by it, but you can only touch it if you win it. League final before, and it's very much a Champions League final tonight. It's a first for lots of the Arsenal players. Final against Inter. Hakimi, Doué, Havertz all scored on the big night. 12, but Trossard over Martinelli, and Kai Havertz starts ahead of Victor Gyökeres up front. And can the champions of England make it a magnificent double? There's the referee. Arsenal legends will be made tonight if your contribution turns into a match-winning one. So a slight false start, but the 2026 Champions League final off and underway in the Puskás arena. Paris Saint-Germain here for a second successive season, bidding to be just the second team in the... Well, there's a man who can do something tonight that none of the great Arsenal managers...
Allow any gaps in front of your defence and indeed in front of your midfield, and so far very early stages, but they're doing it really well.
They've got the free kick there, Arsenal, for a nudge by Fabian Ruiz, who then threw the ball away. And in normal circumstances, you would get a yellow card for that. Daniel Siebert lenient there.
He's fortunate, isn't he?
I agree with Ali.
The man who won the Champions League final for Chelsea back in 2021 against Manchester City, and he's got a bit of daylight here. Havertz, he's in on goal. It's the first chance of the final, and he takes it. In a season of seismic moments for Arsenal, there's another one. They lead in the Champions League final inside 6 minutes. And the man who was a Champions League final goal scorer, winning goal scorer 5 years ago, fires them in front against Paris Saint-Germain. What a start for the Gunners.
Incredible start. They get a little bit fortunate with a break.
Coming forward for PSG, Désiré Doué. In towards Dembélé. That's a good header in there by William Saliba. And it opens up a little bit now. Goes Doué, little dancing run, it was almost slipped in there to Kvaratskhelia, does nearly break for him. What a challenge from Gabriel.
Brilliant
what
tackle.
A challenge.
Brilliant tackle. He had to get it spot on. When you see the leg come round, there it is. Oh, different class.
Swung into the Arsenal box, Fabian Ruiz can only direct it into the side netting. Just switch the wingers. He's just come onto this side for now. Doué, they've got Kvaratskhelia here as well. This is Fabian Ruiz. It's a good ball through the 6-yard box, but he's not really given the PSG players time to get in there.
No. A little bit similar to the Havertz goal. He looks up, he knows there's nothing in there, and he just decides to go for the back post.
And that's the second time he's made the wrong decision there. Just needs a bit of a composure, a bit of time, allow his team, making it really difficult for PSG.
Saka working hard against Nuno Mendes. He's going to be pulled back though for the foul. Mikel Arteta not happy. It's a strange corner, straight to Saka, who didn't deal with it initially. The PSG players...
Close you down, João Neves. You were looking at the handball. Yeah, it hits his right arm, probably hits his left too. Which allowed Mascara to get back in.
Well, that's good play from Mosquera to dispossess Fabian Ruiz. Now then, Martin Ødegaard. Good run made by Trossard, but he was tracked all the way by Hakimi. Minutes.
Haven't really threatened though.
No.
Yeah.
Doué's got two here. Bukayo Saka was back helping Mosquera. And the Arsenal duo come away with the ball. This is Doué, Vitinha. Saliba didn't quite get there. Dembele's flick then picks out Kvaratskhelia. Mosquera for now has got to deal with him on his own. It's a couple of times he's tried that trick tonight. There's his captain Ødegaard and now Bukayo Saka. That's not a bad cross, Safanov got there. And it was cleared away by Hakimi. The goalkeeper injured in the process, but that was a heck of a move from Arsenal and a great ball in from Bukayo Saka.
Yeah, that was tremendous. Starts in the middle of the park, doesn't it, with Lewis Skelly, makes a great run.
Going on with the Paris Saint-Germain defender still down. It's clipped into the box. This is João Neves. It's good feet from Doué, but it's a great challenge in there from Gabriel. He was
there. That's a couple of challenges the big fella made him.
Whether it got a twist when he went over.
There's that challenge there. Oh. Brilliant.
Nonchalantly flicked out here to Nuno Mendes. Raya came and dealt with that. A little bit awkward off the foot, but it was effective enough. Vitinha on Nuno Mendes. It's not a bad ball in. It was well defended though in there by Fabian Ruiz and by Nuno Mendes, but it sold it short. Declan Rice for Arsenal. On Mosquera. It's a good pass to Bukayo Saka. Well, that's a foul, surely. Clumsy challenge from Nuno Mendes. Didn't need to make it, really.
No, that's a...
I think it comes with a bit of frustration. They're not getting the answers in the final.
Free kick taken by Rice into a good area. Well, they were charging at that. It's going to be given as a foul against Gabriel in the end.
First four were free kicks.
That's a great run from William Saliba. Presence of mind to pick out Halia. Nuno Mendes. That's another header, one inside his own box by Gabriel. That's a PSG throw. And just a little bit of a coming together involving those two over there. Havertz on the ground, Hakimi, the Paris Saint-Germain defender.
He doesn't need to get down, the goal scorer, does he?
Well, Nuno Mendes takes on Mosquera. Gets the other side of Mosquera, delivers it in, and it's headed wide by Fabian Ruiz, but there just was a bit of concern in there. Maybe for the first time inside the Arsenal 6-yard box as Nuno Mendes did his thing.
Well, it's the first time he gets by Mosquera, Emdy gets by him. You know, you don't think he's doing it, he does his body, gets his body across really well, comes back across, and it's Fabian Ruiz, who probably should do better eventually with a header. Comes off and Capie there.
Here's Kvaratskhelia. Arsenal getting back into position. Marquinhos. Now Dembélé. It's a lovely turn from Dembélé, but not the best of finishes from the Ballon d'Or winner.
No, he does exceptionally well again. Just to get the half-yard on.
Now Dembélé. João Neves, Ousmane Dembélé, foot in from Lewis Skelly. And then Gabriel involved again. They've got such a desire, Ali, to get to the ball, haven't they, Arsenal, defensively? It's turning into a wonderful season for Arsenal. Here's the hero, Havertz, supported by Mosquera. Saka lets it run, Havertz in behind. Big moment, this. Really good challenge by Marquinhos. That's a captain's challenge for Paris Saint-Germain.
What a move. Move of the game. Really is. He starts it and nearly finishes it. Saka involved. Look forward to seeing that again. I'm wondering, could he have hit it a split second earlier?
Now Fabian Ruiz. It's only really Marquinhos in the middle, and he's just spilled that, Raya.
I think it's the centre-half that goes down, Marquinhos.
Oh, what a time this would be for Arsenal to get a second. In from Rice, Safanov stayed. Still not away, and that's going to be a corner. That's going to be a corner right on the stroke of half-time, and there were one or two celebrations from the Arsenal players that they've got a corner right on the stroke of half-time. Goal scored by Kai Havertz after 6 minutes. He got in behind, he kept his composure, finished past Safanov. 3 brilliant challenges from Gabriel inside his own box when they really...
If a player deliberately touches the ball with their hand or arm, for example.
So here come the Arsenal players. The Paris Saint-Germain team have been out there for a while. Leads them out for the second half. He might be 45 minutes away from...
I think Luis Enrique will just be asking for more variety, maybe change the speed, the tempo, ask more questions of the Arsenal back four. You know, can you cross it earlier? Can you get your...
This is Vitinha. It's a good run from him, but Declan Rice came over. Good acceleration though from Nuno Mendes, important foot in then from William Saliba. João Neves just found himself a bit of room, but then he couldn't pick out the right pass to Nuno Mendes. Doué looking to win it back, in went Saka. And he followed through there on Doué. I think they're just asking the question how high the challenge is. It's a yellow card. It's a painful one for Desiré Doué. Hakimi over the ball, Hakimi hits it, just pitched in front of David Raya, which can sometimes make it awkward, but he held on to it well.
He certainly did, and he had to with Dembélé moving.
Played forward by Marquinhos, that's a good ball to Doué. Hincapie's got to get back. Important defending done in there by Arsenal. Desiré Doué. Kvaratskhelia to Dembélé, then back. Oh, he's gone over, he's given the penalty. He's given the penalty. It's the first mistake all night from Mosquera. Just got the wrong side. The interesting aspect now is if he shows him a second yellow card for the foul as well. It's not a foregone conclusion, this. Passes Raya. Brilliant penalty. Absolutely nothing Raya could do. The flares go off behind the goal. Arsenal's lead is gone, and the European champions are back in it. Paris Saint-Germain won, Arsenal won.
He was never in any doubt, was he? You could tell in the run-up, full of confidence, send the goalkeeper the wrong way. Absolutely no chance of goalkeeper. You've got to have a great degree of sympathy for Arsenal at this moment in time, because they have defended exceptionally well for an hour. But you switch off for a split second, penalty's perfect.
Interesting, Timbers. He's kept arguably the best player, the best winger in the world, quiet for the majority of the game.
No, I think you're right, Stephen, but from the forwards' point of view, unbelievably.
It's not a very good pass by Raya, straight to Hakimi. On it goes now to Dembélé. Gabriel's come across, got his body in a really good position again, the Brazilian defender.
Do you know what? I've been really disappointed with Dembélé.
I can't stop laughing. I think I only had a 7-iron in my bag when I played.
I see more than that. I think the Rangers fans would disagree with that.
Coutinho's going to hit this one off the outside of his foot, and that was dipping at the end. Caught the top of the net.
Yeah.
Stephen, how taxing is that mentally and physically, the amount of defending they were having to do?
Well, listen, we've seen the work rate to a man.
Here's an opportunity for Havertz, who gets the other side of Pacho, and he plays it on here towards Saka. Safanov out there quickly, but there's the Arsenal threat, and Kai Havertz involved again. Great defended by Pacho. Arsenal's turn to press. Saka, they've got men over here. Brilliant tracking back from João Neves.
It's brilliant from Rice initially again.
What about that from Kvaratskhelia to just nick it away from Saliba? Arsenal might be in trouble. Kvaratskhelia on the move. Still going, Kvaratskhelia! And it deflects and then hits the post and spins behind.
It's incredible. I mean, brilliant defending to get back across. Saliba's chased him, can't get anywhere near him, takes it away from the defender onto his left foot, so he's got a clear finish. Is it Lewis Skelly that comes across, gets a block, could go anywhere.
In games for club and country, in goes the corner. They've been hopeless, some of the crosses from PSG tonight. This time from the corner, Marquinhos on the move in the middle, and it was clapped. Piero Hincapié for Arsenal. On it went towards Victor Gyökeres, but Marquinhos read it well. It was the first involvement there for Martinelli since coming on. Long throw from Declan Rice, right into the heart of that Paris Saint-Germain penalty area. They've not cleared it, they have now. Through João Neves, but they were at 6s and 7s there for a second or two. Fabian Ruiz then gets in the way, and Barcola can have a run for the first time since coming on. He'll test Saliba, and he'll charge through, and Ryan's not going to get there, is he? Oh, he is. Brilliant. I just thought for a split second how he mistimed it.
We all did. We all did. I think he takes 2 steps back, and that's the reason we do. But boy, did he do well.
Here he is again, Bradley Barcola. This Coutinho headed out then by Timber. That's a miss kick, and now Martinelli's got the speed. Nuno Mendes is going to track back. Madueke's made a brilliant run, but that's not a very good pass. 2 options there.
There's just too much on it, isn't there?
By Nuno Mendes, that's an excellent pass to pick out Doué. Great control from the Frenchman. Wants to go at Gabriel. Hincapié there too. Here's the chance! Oh! What an opportunity for Vitinha. The moment the ball left his foot, I thought it was destined for the top corner.
Oh, so did I. Hincapié just gets caught 10 yards forward. There's the cramp you're talking about, Stephen. He just gets caught 10 yards forward, and that's the problem. There he is. He's on Hakimi. And it forces the space out on the right-hand side for Doué. Cuts inside. Gabriel lays it off.
Talk about the importance of the final stages.
Gabriel. Now Martinelli. In it goes again. That's not a bad ball, you know. Hooked away by Fabian, up by Declan Rice. Couldn't get there. Doué plays it on. Now then, Barcola, who's an absolute flying machine. It's Bradley Barcola for Paris Saint-Germain. Is this heartbreak for Arsenal? No, it's not.
His last touch. His last touch takes him away from goal. Poses him the problem. Thank goodness for Arsenal. I couldn't believe it. They get caught in the possession of the ball.
In 2026, full time with extra time to come. Paris Saint-Germain won, Arsenal won.
You can see when Arsenal are in a low block, they look comfortable.
The game has been won in extra time. The last time was 12 years ago when Real Madrid scored 3 goals in extra time. Since coming off the bench, and he picks out a nice pass here to Madueke, who can have a go at Vitinha and slide it through. Gyökeres was in a great position, but that's well defended by Pacho. This is the corner that Ali's been hoping for from an Arsenal perspective.
Absolutely.
Good tackle by Marquinhos. Now then, it's an opportunity for Gonzalo Ramos and PSG. That's going to be a booking for Gyökeres.
Yeah. I think that's all he had in mind when he gave the ball away. He got dispossessed in the first place.
He's gave every ball away, Ali.
Yeah.
It hasn't stuck once with him.
Hakimi. Off goes Hakimi, who's not a stranger to scoring goals for Paris Saint-Germain, and not a stranger to scoring goals in the champion. Gabriel. Now Noni Madueke looking to go the long way around Nuno Mendes, who's quick, and he's taking him over. Referee says no penalty. Now that's, I think we need another look at that. They were certainly tangled up as they went into the box. There it is. There it is.
Oh, we've seen them giving it away. Oh, he's got his left arm round the shoulder of the defender right enough. I'll just
put it this way, we've seen loads of them
yeah.
given. Declan Rice is still at it. He's going to get a yellow card.
Yeah, there is a theory, just from what we've had a look at on our pictures, the suggestion that the referee made an error. I think that probably, you know, either way, you're probably okay. Here's a chance though for PSG. Brilliant from Ryan. Gonzalo Ramos couldn't quite get there.
I think he's got to be braver. I mean, maybe I'm doing him a disservice. Keeper does it exceptionally well. But can Ramos get across? Ooh.
Maybe. I think Ali made that point, what Martin made.
Yeah. Gabriel and others wait in the middle. In from Rice. Safanov gets a piece of that and did everybody back in this defensive shape for Arsenal. And it goes towards Gonzalo Ramos, but that's easy for David Raya. Bradley Barcola headed away by Gabriel, flicked a little. João Neves gets the other side of Hincapié. Now can he pick somebody out? He's just lost control of that. The shot then comes in from Doué, it spoons in the air. And David Raya catches it. They thought the ball had gone out there, some of the Arsenal players. Well, there's a card. Three of them this season on penalties in shootouts. Super Cup against Spurs, Intercontinental Cup against Flamengo, but Arsenal might change the script here. It's driven into the side netting, he was down there, Safanoff. It's a head-in-your-hands moment for Timber, but just didn't quite break for them there, the Gunners. Okay. Swings it in, headed away by Beraldo. Up goes Gabriel. Victor Gyökeres. Still Victor Gyökeres. Deflected, oh, wide! It's a corner. You just wonder where that would have ended up had it not been deflected.
You could just see it open up for him. He come on to his right side, he was crying.
Get the delivery right. There's a whole host of players around Safanoff. In it goes. It's headed up into the air by Bradley Barcola. Safanoff gets a piece of it. It's not away, it is now. Rice belts it back in, headed on, and then deflected. They were leaping up off the Arsenal bench when that ball went fizzing back in, and they're going to...
Drama's unbelievable it is, his penalties.
It. So for the 12th time in the history of the competition, we will need a penalty shootout to decide who wins the Champions League. Kai Havertz for Arsenal.
You want to put the pressure on their opponents.
Here's one for you.
Excellent penalty to level the shootout for Arsenal. Excellent. Here he comes. And scores. 2-1 PSG. Similar style to Doué. Stutter step. Oh, he's put it wide. It's a heartbreaking moment for Eze. It's a... David Raya saves it! Brilliant! And that's going to make Eze feel better, and it certainly makes those Arsenal supporters feel better.
Massive moment
The arena. Here comes Declan Rice, and scores! Not that one, he can't. Excellent. Oh, and he does score it. And didn't he score? No, it's not. He sold it to the shoulders of Arsenal's brilliant. Has to go in. Oh, he's missed it! It's heartbreaking for Arsenal. Soul-destroying for Gabriel. But it's back-to-back Champions League wins for Paris Saint-Germain. History with a pinch of Parisian panache. And their moment has come. And Marquinhos lifts the trophy high. Paris Saint-Germain, Champions League winners in 2026.